So this dog really, really hates having her nails trimmed, clipped. Dremel can a lot of times work better for dogs, but the sound scares them. So this is the only time where she's actually been reactive towards her owner. Not in a way of going after her, just like really inappropriate warnings. She's done the same to me. This is definitely something we're still doing with 2 people. And one of the things that her owner will need to be working on, this is something that they could do one person, is having her on muzzle, letting her know that I have food, good food, that I can feed through the muzzle, and basically picking up the front paw, good, and giving little pieces of food, good job. But the thing that bothers her, even if I don't have clippers or the Dremel, is taking, no, she's not allowed to touch me with her muzzle, is taking my finger and tapping the end of her toenails. That will create a lot of anxiety for her, so I don't even have to work on the nails. I can start here, good. Now see, she's not jerking her elbow back, but she used to. And when she did, I would just say NO, low e-collar tap, or if I had someone do leash pressure to teach her that she's not allowed to do that. But she's also not allowed to put her muzzle on me, so if she does that, good, nope, good. I don't know if you guys could see that, but when I went to put her foot down, she jerked away, so that's why I switched to a verbal no. Good. Good girl. So notice I don't hesitate. I try not to let her leg, no. I try not to let her leg go if she does jerk it, but with small dogs, you have to be careful about that, especially with small dogs. If it was hard enough, if she was really fighting me, I would let her go. You don't want to injure the dog. You just need to start from a better place, maybe with more food work and lower key. But obviously, and just by lower key, I just mean like maybe instead of grabbing and touching, just keeping it here, good, and giving food. Like that's what I mean by lower key, just not quite as advanced as tapping toes and picking up and things like that. No, she just kind of leaned her nose on me. So I need to create that boundary that she's not allowed to touch me. In order for me to expect her not to come after me when I actually Dremel her nails, which she has done once. Haven't you? Yes, but she is doing much better. So the next stage is me just turning it on. Good job. And I'm actually just gonna leave it here. And I'm going to still just tap, no, just tap her toe. If she does it again, I am gonna use ecollar. Good job. I'm giving her a warm up. I'm warming her up, like this is about to happen. But on days where I'm just working on touching her feet, I don't have to use that. I can just get her used to me touching her feet. Good job. Good job. I don't have to use the Dremel every day, every time I do this. Good girl. Did you get it? There you go. We use Baskerville muzzles. They look scary, but we use them because it allows the dog to pant, like open their mouth and actually pant, take water, and take food. Good girl. Now comes the fun part. So, you ready?
Yep.
Do the tiniest bit of tension. He's just letting her know that he's there. That's right. That's right. Good girl. And I am going to keep my head back because she could still muzzle punch me before he gets to do anything. I'm going to do short swipes, not hold it down. Good. Nope. Good girl. Good job. Relax the leash. So I always do leash tension with a dog like her, just with a dog with a history of aggression. I always do a little bit of leash tension the first few times And as I see that she is softening and not having that instinct to go for me, then we get rid of any leash tension. So relax completely. Yeah, relax completely. Now go back on tension. You gotta give your dog little breaks from the tension, even though he's not pulling. Good girl. It's just enough tension to let her know he's there. Relax. Very good. Now she's doing amazing. This is by far the best she's done. Very good girl. So now, no tension, but I still want you to suck up your leash a little. Now the reason, no, just right there. The reason why is because I basically want 1 inch of slack. That way, if she has any advancement to me, he's right on top of it, right? I'm gonna position myself to the side. I need to get to the other feet, right? And so, see how my arm is kind of here? I'm positioning myself. I'm not like hunched over like this, which is not safe. Good. Good girl. Very good. Now, I've never had this on high. This is on low. Does it take more time? Absolutely. But she's not ready for the high level yet. Nope.
Nope.
No. Down. Down. Good girl. Good. That was really good to be able to show. Nope. She's kind of pressing on me with her head. No. He gave her a little pop when I said no, so he's just kind of backing me up. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when she jerked back, I had stopped doing the quick swipes and I held it down on there a little longer. That's more uncomfortable for them. It's putting more pressure. No, it's putting more pressure on them. You can go ahead and relax. Good. So that's harder. Now she is pulling back a little, but that's okay. This is leaps and bounds from where she was, so if she's holding back a little, I'm okay with that because she will get better and better. Good job. Very good. Now she doesn't really have, we haven't noticed any serious issues with her back feet. She's better with her back feet, but just to kind of show, why don't you tell her break and reset her?
Break.
Just so I'm on the side of the camera.
Come on. Come on.
Please. Good. Down.
Good.
Now, when I first started doing this with her, she would sit instead of lay down when I had her front paws. I'm perfectly okay with that. It was really tough for her and for us just to navigate little moments where she would try something. So if she was more comfortable in a sit and I'm holding her paw, I was okay with that because by 2 times doing it that way, she was able to lay down, right? So sometimes you don't, obviously, she's not allowed to go after me or be really pushy or bratty, but little allowances like that, because your dog might be so uncomfortable, is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Good girl. She's like, nope. Give me that foot. So this is even better because I'm back here. I'm just positioning myself, or I could sit here, and he's right there with the leash. With the back feet, we'll try high for the first time. Just much louder and sounds faster, so it's more pressure. Good. Good girl. Nope. Now, I'll be honest, when I just said good girl, she might have thought she was going to get food. And that's why she turned towards me. But just because I say good girl doesn't mean she can demand food either. So we still say no. We still create that boundary. Good girl. So just kind of going back to, you know, your dog being really uncomfortable. This is not the best way to do this. They're more likely to jerk their leg, more likely to move forward, off of place, things like that. But if you're going really slow and your dog is just really unsure what to do, sometimes you can make those little allowances. And she just kind of hopped up when I grabbed her back foot. So let's just see how she does. Maybe she'll do this and then settle down. I always turn it on first and wait. I don't just go right in. I even do that with my own dogs. Good. Very good. Good girl. Very good. Good girl. So as you can see, obviously she's stressed. Look at her little tail. But as you can see, this is a much better option than your dog really fighting you, really stressed out, wiggling around a lot, whining, trying to get away. And the reason we're able to create this level of structure with the place command is because she gets in trouble if she gets off of place. So it helps her compartmentalize what to do, helps her be calmer, learn to deal with the anxiety, and then over time, it won't be so bad. This is already 10 times better than it was. So over time, it'll get easier and easier and easier for her. She'll probably never like it, but she won't be so stressed about it. She already isn't near as stressed about it as she used to be. This is just a confidence thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anyone do this before, but when your dog's tail is tucked tight, if they're not super wiggly about it, you can just kind of extend it out. Same thing with like scratching under the chest and just helping them lift their head up. Yeah, good girl. Good job. Just builds a bit of confidence with the situation as well. So yeah, good job, Sunny.